Hello everyone, this is Dr. Edward Mooney here with my Teachable Moments. This is a series of no more than 10 minutes each video on how to help your young person who's at home, unable to go to school because of this quarantining due to the COVID-19 virus. And every issue of these videos will have a slightly different topic. Today, my specialty that I'm going to talk about is educational psychology. And since I'm keeping these videos, as I said, to under 10 minutes, I'm not going to go across everything in educational psychology. I just want to introduce you to the idea that psychology and learning are interconnected, that how we feel, what's going on in our lives, does affect our ability to learn. And I'm not going to talk about things like Maslow's hierarchy right now or Bloom's taxonomy, stuff like that. The first one, I thought I'd just give you a couple of very basic ideas to help you as we move into this time of quarantine. First idea that I really want to talk about is the effect of fear on learning. Anxiety and fear can cripple learning. And right now, I want you to know that when we're in a crisis, our amygdala, the lizard part of our brain, the part that fights for survival, is feeling pretty strong right now. That means anxieties and worries make it difficult for us to focus on things like learning. One of the best things we can do to offset this influence of the amygdala is fun, humor, making something enjoyable, something a young person will look forward to. So the first tip I want to give you in these videos is to try to keep things light, try to make things happy. Don't become a taskmaster. I'm very concerned that a lot of parents are feeling overwhelmed, that they're feeling like, the teachers give assignments, homework, things like that, and I've got to keep doing that. Well, give yourself a break. Not all of you are trained teachers, so a lot of this will be very difficult for you. Another tip regarding dealing with fear is don't push deadlines so much. Allow your young person to have some flexibility. Maybe set up a schedule for their schooling, but really, make it not so rigid that they have to be done by 10:40 or something like that. Another thing is break up the day. So if you're doing math for 45 minutes, maybe give them a break. Maybe jokingly say, it's time for PE, let's go run around in the yard, or let's do something physical. You don't have to have organized plans for physical education. Just get them moving around would be good. So break things up. Don't be as rigid. Look online for resources and try to look for things. I'm going to keep coming back to this. Try to look for things that are fun for young people to do. Don't stretch it through an entire day. Don't fill your young person's whole day with just learning activities. Give them time to play a video game. Give them time to watch television. One of the things that young kids love to do is work with their hands. A lot of kids are they like manipulatives. They like tactile, kinetic things. So get out things like Play-Doh, blocks, toy cars. Have them make little towns for their cars. Do these things just to keep kids active. Another thing is ask them to teach you things. I tried this many years ago when I had a high number of Spanish-speaking students. I'd have them teach me Spanish words, and they look forward to that sort of thing. So you might say, I don't know anything about the culture of Norway. I just picked that one out of the blue. Can you guys tell me anything about Norway? That leads me to another little principle of educational psychology. Asking questions. Get them started on researching. That's a great way to get kids involved. At this point, I'm just going to stop with this episode and tell you, relax, breathe. You're going to hear that in a lot of these videos. It's okay not to be the perfect teacher. It's okay not to be the perfect parent. Just ask my kids. And it's okay that you're struggling and learning too. Again, take a deep breath every now and then. Give yourself some room. Give yourself some credit. And that's all for this first episode on educational psychology. And do the best you can. Take care.